while you guys are sleeping soundly through the night, you've got your watches and stuff, but I'll just let you know I rolled and nothing happened. It was an uneventful night. But back at Wildgate, the tavern, the Overlook, is in full swing. Trimlane sent a report to Gunther. Gunther's sent his report to the Wildgate Gazette, and one of the adventurers jumps up on the table and says, "We've got the latest reports of the adventurers," and he starts reading out about the different adventuring groups that are out in the wildlands at the moment. Going through, and when he says, the Sacred Seven, they're still alive and they've pushed forward into the northern zones, and everyone cheers and goes, "Yeah, Sacred Seven, they're amazing." And and the Filthy Few have pushed into the caves of the Frostworm, and they're about to tackle it. They're looking good. They're fully rested. No one's hurt, and everyone cheers. And they go, "And we got news about the White Slayers," and everyone boos, and they're like, "Oh, hopefully they're dead." Yeah. And so he starts to read from the Wildgate Gazette, and I'm going to use that as the recap for the last couple of sessions. So he says, "All right, the notorious adventurers triumph against all odds in the frozen wildlands. A party of daring adventurers had taken the frozen wildlands by storm, defying the odds at every turn. After dispatching a patrol of snowwalks with remarkable skill, they continued deeper into the treacherous terrain, undeterred by the harsh conditions. Their bravery was put to the test when an old half-frozen wizard named Thad stumbled upon them, pursued by a vicious snow troll. In a display of sheer courage and tactical prowess, the adventurers vanquished the beast with fire, earning Thad's gratitude and admiration. It was not over for the mysterious Thad, however. Not just anyone can join the White Slayers. And a dance challenge was laid down by the leader, Big O. What followed was described by an anonymous witness as the most beautiful thing she had ever seen. And as these two alpha bulls danced for domination, a tie was declared and Thad was in. But their journey was far from over, as they suddenly found themselves in a fierce battle with a young Remoraz, a fire serpent of legendary strength that was tracking the defeated snow troll. Despite the odds stacked against them, the adventurers fought with valour and resilience, with some members of the group even falling in the battle. Despite these hardships, the adventurers pressed on, making incredible progress towards their next goal, the Broken Pillars. Their feats of daring and bravery have astounded even the most sceptical of onlookers, and some are even betting on their eventual success, despite the long odds. One wealthy gambler, rumoured to be in the sealing of fine wines business, has even placed 1,000 gold on the party, completing the entire adventure. While the odds are currently against them, every day the odds shift in their favour. From dance-offs to dragon slaying, the adventurers have proven time and time again that they are a force to be reckoned with. So if you're looking for a thrilling adventure, look no further than the daring exploits of this intrepid group of adventurers. And everyone sort of gives a slow clap. And no one seems too happy with it. Some people have lost money on you, expecting you to die already. Yeah. And then the night at the Overlook continues and they forget about you. You sleep through the night, wake up in the morning. Another fairly still day. There is swirling snow, frozen snowscape out in front of you. The yak worms are shaking the snow off as they unburrow from where they've half buried themselves. Old Tim's out there feeding them as each of you slowly emerge, ready to begin the new day. Is there anything you'd like to do to start off the day?
I'm prestidigitate all worm blood out of my coat.
Okay, young Zeph suddenly looks spick and span.
You changed him to old Tim.
He's old Tim now.
Yeah. No, I think just wants to go.
Okay, so yeah, you were about
Considering we went
move
5
yesterday.
meters less yesterday, and then
you had a good lunchtime afternoon once you finally got going and made it almost 3 hours away from the next site known as the Broken Pillars, which is just used to be an old village that no one can remember. There's some old foundations sticking out of the snow. It's more of a landmark than any other point. Adventurers often camp there just because there's partial shelter. So as you head off, what I'm going to also say is that you guys can change your formation, so I can weight it more that you can protect certain party members and the old Tim or Trimlane, the cartographer. And I'm also going to let you know if old Tim or Trimlane, the cartographer, get reduced to 0 hit points from now on, they're just dead, like a normal NPC type of situation.
you wouldn't kill old Tim.
You'd think he's dead. But yeah. And so what I'm almost thinking is you guys can travel in a 3x3 formation if you want. Old Tim in the middle as the guide. You can choose who flanks him. And then when I do random attacks against you guys, if that ever happens, there'll be waiting on the 4 people on the outside. And
So the only Thad and Zeph are probably the squishiest, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
So they can choose if they want to leap on because the yakworms have 3 saddles each, and you could just leave some of the yakworms on the outside.
Yeah, that's a better idea.
Isn't it easier to travel single file in snow so that you're not having to
cover our
That's a good
tracks.
Yeah, with a leaf just.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
also just carving through snow can be challenging.
Yeah, these yakworms just chew through it though. They're made for it. Hundreds of little feet just churning through the snow. Yeah.
I can't help but imagine them all having little shoes.
Little snowshoes
Yeah.
individually made. Yeah.
But yeah, I think going in formation makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe with you guys at the back as well.
Well, I was kind of at the back last time.
Yeah.
Just surrounding.
There's
in the
no in the
middle.
middle, right? Because
No.
how many of us are there? There's
There's 6 yakworms.
Yeah.
Because each of you had one. There were you 4 and Trimlane and Old Tim,
Yeah.
and then you added Thad and all those people he brought with him.
So should we go just us 3 up the front then, and then Thad and Zeph at the back, maybe in
Yeah.
the middle, and then we'll put Tim and the other, I can't remember her name. Trimlane in the middle at the back.
Cool.
Does that work?
Yeah, and I'll put more weighting that the front would get attacked
Yeah.
once I choose the random dice. So is Zeph and who at the back?
Thad.
Thad on the outside.
Yeah.
Cool. You sort of need Old Tim at the front just because he's showing you the way.
Yeah.
So he can be in the middle at the front.
He can ride with me
Okay, cool. Yeah, so
because I'm small anyway. So
yeah,
Yeah.
and put you at the front and he can be behind you just whispering in your ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steady as she goes. Steady as she goes. Okay, so first thing you notice as you start to head out though, everyone mounts up, climbs a small rope ladder to get onto these high saddles on these long furry yakworm creatures, and then they start to just churn through the snow. You hardly feel the movement as their legs keep them so stable in this frozen wasteland as they push forward. But off in the distance, something catches your eye, Nibble, with your high passive perception. You see a huge form flying in the sky, heading south. You guys are heading north, and it's heading south. It's not coming directly at you. It's just flying in the distance. And
I'll tap old Tim and say, what is that? Do we need to hide?
he says, he puts up his hand and he gives a shrill whistle, and all the yakworms stop and they start to half burrow and shake and sort of low down. He says, let's just see where it's heading. And he's tracking it, and he's got his bow. And it's over 500 yards. But you can see him thinking, I can make this shot. and the huge thing ignores you completely. But as it gets closer and flies past, you can see you guys have probably never seen dragons in your time, but it's a huge dragon, and even from here you can see that its bronze scales and skin or desiccated and pulled tightly across half exposed rib cage where bones are showing, and its wings are puckered with holes, and there's everything looks desiccated and old and dead. It looks like a massive undead dragon that's heading towards Wildgate. Ignores you completely. Carries on past.
I'll turn back to the lady and just say, can you write that down so they know that it's coming?
It's a great idea, nobody, she says. And you can see she's shaking and everything. And she pulls out her book and starts writing furiously. It's a good idea. And then she says, oh, Gunther's replied with a, what the fuck? But yeah, you've done well. You've won the town of Wildgate. That'll work in your favour.
Yeah. Just the white slaters, let them know.
Yeah, the white slate. It sounds so racist now. What?
Yeah. And then Gunther writes back again, the white sailors sent us what? Everyone boos at the outlook. Yeah.
We can hear it from here.
Okay, so let's get, for the morning's walk towards the broken pillars, let's get, who hasn't rolled for an encounter?
Probably me.
Yeah, the new guy. Roll a d10. It takes a special eye to recognise a d10 from a d8, so just make sure you do that.
Do I want dice?
There's a D10 for you, bro. Roll that shit up. Fuck.
Okay.
He rolled a 1, a natural 1.
Okay, so roll a d100. So yeah, let's show J-Rod how to do
Do this
this
one twice.
Oh, yeah, so that's a D10 there.
Okay.
So roll both there.
Wait.
Because one's the 10s and one's the 1s.
Hold on, I don't follow that.
Roll one is...
Oh, right. So 62.
No,
No, it's
Is that-
yeah, 62. Yeah.
I follow.
The dragon comes back.
Yeah, it turns around.
Did you guys snitch on me?
And that's where we ended the session today.
Snitches get stitches. Okay, this is actually going to work out really well.
Oh, man. Good to know.
Just in terms of the story. Okay, Josh, your character, trudging south, trying to also get back to Wildgate, sees this huge dragon fly overhead. Your blood's kind of stirred at seeing this sight, being a dragonborn. And you've actually never seen an actual dragon yourself. But there's also great sadness because you can tell this is a long dead dragon. Indeed. And it flies off. And as you follow it, in the distance you see these 6 huge yak worms, which you recognise as a native species that Wildgate uses as mounts. The huge, shaggy, long caterpillars with sort of long moth-like antennae that people can use to steer and stuff. And yeah, you're feeling some relief because you recognise an adventuring party in the distance. But then, as they're approaching and almost coming towards you, you see a huge snow troll ripping through the snow, heading towards this party on the yak worm. Yeah. So let's get the map out. You guys know how to deal with these things now.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
No, he doesn't. I do.
What about some Pringles?
Oh, no, can't put Pringles in front of me, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so if you guys put yourself in formation.
Someone got a little dwarf.
Oh yeah, I'll give you an mofa.
Perfect.
Gareth, what do you want to do?
Okay.
Thank you.
And Joshua, I'll give you,
Let me get it.
for now, I'll give you,
Yeah.
Is this your character?
Yeah, just for ease sake of representation of.
Just what do you like back there or something?
just give you this human guy for now, and I'll show you where
Thanks.
you are.
I think I'm back here.
So you're just coming into sight here, and the snow troll is coming from here. Okay, so the snow troll, you've seen them before, massive, 8 foot tall, huge mammoth tusks coming from its more blue skin glistening in the snow, and it's just it's ripping through. Massive claws. I got its claws wrong last time. They do 2d6 damage each, not 1d6.
What?
So I'll bring it
I think they do 1d6.
yeah, and as he's going through, his head's just ripping through the snow, throwing snow with his huge tusks as he comes towards you. Let's all roll initiative. So, Josh, what you'll have is your character, I believe, was a -1 to initiative because you had a low dexterity.
Yeah.
So roll a d20 and -1 to it.
Is this a 20?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's a 5.
great
Minus
start,
4.
Josh. Great start. Okay, and I'll just roll for this snow troll. Oh, that got a 4 as well. Okay, let's go through, what did you get? 6. Jeez.
Back on form.
12. Thad.
15.
Whoa!
I rolled a 12 and a half plus 3.
That's it. Big O.
12.
It's not like you. And Arthur.
21.
That's what I'm talking about.
As long as the tank goes first, we're alright.
Okay, and which side are you on, Arthur? Ah, that's perfect.
Yeah,
So,
convenient.
yeah, you see it first. Looking to your left, you see this big form ripping through, charging towards you. You recognise it straight away. What would you like to do?
I'll just jump off my worm.
Yep.
5, 10. You know, do 25. And I'll go into a rage. Another one.
Sick of it. Okay, the red mist forms around you, and as this red mist forms, the world almost turns red, and it allows you to see these old spirits rising up and running alongside you, and you can hear their whispers saying, "We're with you, lad. We're with you." And yeah, you'll suddenly find yourself running in a pack of dwarf ghosts.
Just sitting back there, where did they come from?
Okay, is that everything you've done? So
Yep.
you've basically cast Bless on yourself with the
Yeah, I probably
bonus rage
should use my proper one. Yeah, I'll use the
to
item.
into the rage. Clanged your bronze knuckles together, straight into it. Thad,
I'm just going to stay seated.
you're that giant wizard there.
Yep. I'm actually just going to cast Firebolt.
Nice. What's the range on Firebolt? I think it's
120 feet.
That's easily going to make it.
Yeah, no, you got it.
Fucking 1.
Yeah, you hit that person next to you. No, the firebolt, it's a long range shot and it fires far too high and off into the distance, missing entirely. Okay, Big O.
I'm gonna run up 35 feet. So
Leap off the yak worm.
yeah. 20, 25, 30, 35. So I'll go up next to one
And the two bros fighting side by side.
and just will be like, "How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?" But I'll take the dodge action,
Cool.
and that'll be me.
Nibbles.
So he'll jump on his off his yak and go 30 feet, so 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
And then 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yeah, I'll cast Flaming Sphere.
Ooh, not entanglement.
Yeah, because they worked out so well last time. I'm going to cast it on him, so that's the same location.
Okay.
Actually, one behind him. No, it has to be on him for this turn. Yeah, it's on him. Yeah, so he has to make a dex save.
Dex save. And he rolls a 10.
10, so that's a failed save, so it's 2d6 of fire damage.
Okay.
So 3 fire damage.
Yeah, but the important thing is he's not going to regenerate this round.
And then I will wild shape into a bear.
Bunny bear. The big bunny bear. And yeah, your character sees, first of all, a dwarf leap off the yak and start just charging this beast that towers over him. Then you see a little burly gnome also join him, moving really fast and quite staunch with his arms out. You see a wizard miss horribly with a firebolt, and then a small rabbit-like man leaps off the yak, casts a spell towards the ice troll, and then transforms into this massive bear with bunny ears. That's what you see. Okay, Zeph.
I'm going to get off the worm, go like 15 feet there, and then I'd like to hold Witch Bolt for when he comes within range.
Okay.
So that basically when he's in.
Yep, remind me when that happens.
Yep.
Okay. Josh, we'll get you first to describe your character, and then we'll work through what you can do, how you can do it. So what does your character look like?
Can I choose how it looks like? I
Yeah,
guess?
totally. It's all you. And then we'll
I
build
guess
off that.
he has like a dragon sort of face and blue scales and sort of like a dragon but in a human form, like human shape with like dragon scales and things, and yeah, just wearing winter clothes.
Yep.
And that's about it, really.
Yeah.
I guess.
And he's got a shield and a battle axe, is that?
Yeah. I think so.
The important
And-
part of the weapons.
And he's blue, and yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, so what would you like to do? Now, as your class, you get an action where you can choose. At this moment, though, you're probably just going to be able to do movement, and you can move at 30 feet. And once you've moved 30 feet, if you can do an action, we'll go through what you do, but you might need to use your action to move another 30 feet as a movement action. Yeah. So how would you like to approach this situation anyway?
So I see the people running towards the snow troll. Is it a snow troll?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You're well aware
And,
of, you've dealt with snow trolls. In fact, snow troll was what wiped out your party. What's happened to you, sorry, I'll quickly just go over. What's happened to you is there was an ambush, snow trolls, some snow walks, in the middle of a snowstorm. You and your party got separated in the big fight. You have no idea what happened to your party at a ruins called Fort Faraway, and you found yourself, you killed a snow walk that you were dealing with, but then your party was dead. Snow troll was looming around, so you've started to head south to try and get back to Wildgate, which is about 2 days away and very dangerous for one person to be wandering around. Yeah, so sorry, what would you like to do?
So I think to myself, those guys have no chance against the snow troll, so I'll go help them out.
I just thought you'd say,
And,
so I'm going to take time.
So I guess I'll move towards it.
Okay, let's move 30 feet, George,
Well,
towards
like
it.
kind of diagonally.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
diagonal and then
Okay.
2 and...
20, 25, 30. That's about as far as I can get. 30
Okay.
feet.
Yeah, so we'll probably have to, you can use your action to attack if you've got a ranged attack, which I don't think you have. So you probably have to use your action to do another movement which you can do for another 30 feet. But you can choose whether you want to be running directly at the snow troll or towards this group wall that's sort of forming. And this whole map is actually just white snow, so ignore any obstacles or anything on the map.
I'll move directly towards the snow troll because my character is unsure if the party is the enemy.
Yeah, and you hate these things.
Alright, so another 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
It's engulfed in flames at the moment, so I'm standing right next to it.
Okay, so I'm going to roll Snow Troll's turn. He sees all these figures. He's not used to this. Everyone's charging him. So he's going to roll randomly to see if he swerves towards this Dragonborn coming towards him. Or a 1-2, it'll be Arthur. 3-4, he'll be going towards you. And 5-6, he'll veer towards the charging Dragonborn. 4, so he starts to go towards the smallest thing he sees.
Mate, I'm just concentrated sexy, mate. That's all it is.
And you're dodging, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's intriguing.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I'll do my witch bolt.
Yeah.
That's
Do
fine.
that.
That is a 17.
It hits. This huge arcing lightning leaps out and attaches itself.
9 damage.
Nice, dude. Whoa. 3. Yeah, huge arc lightning leaps out and attaches itself to this creature out of this little blue boy's hand. It's almost like a lasso of lightning that's just rippling across the giant snow wall. And he is going to do a gore attack on you with his club, his huge tusks, for a 8.
Isn't it disadvantage?
Yeah, but he's going to miss with an 8, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you might roll a natural one and screw himself up.
Yeah. 19.
That's lucky because that would have hit.
Yeah.
But yeah, my armor class is 18.
Okay, so you leap back nimbly as the tusks just pass through the air, and then he's got two more claw attacks, and he's going to go for it against you with the 2 claw attacks. So the first one is a 6. I'll roll twice to see if we... So that one misses. And it adds +5, so 15?
No, it's got
Okay.
to be 18.
All right, so he comes in a frenzy, tusks flying, long claws ripping at you, and you manage to sway and move and roll aside and avoid everything. Awesome. Back to the top, Arthur. You're there.
Cool. I'll swing on him. That's probably a hit.
Yeah. He's a
Um,
big, slow-moving beast. You only need to get a 12 or higher.
Yeah, definitely got that. For rage is +2 to damage, right?
Yeah.
So 7 damage on the first hit. I'll do offhand. Nat 20.
Ooh.
Oh, it just goes max on this dice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's...
Oh, no,
8
you
damage.
double your dice.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
so it was only 2 anyway. So 6 damage.
1. Very cool.
And can I just, for my bonus action, just kind of scream at him to get his attention?
Yeah, sure. You're going to
Yeah.
try goad him into fighting you?
Yeah, just be really loud. And,
Okay. It's very cool. So roll me an intimidation just to see if it startles him and challenges him.
19?
Yeah, I'll say that you've got his attention, especially with these spirits swirling around you. Your eyes red. He sees a challenge to his alpha bull status as you hit him hard with 2 hammering blows too. So I'll say next round he'll go for you.
Sweet.
Well done, Thad.
Same thing, firebolt. So I roll it to hit to 20, and then I roll damage. Is that right?
Yeah, that's it.
And I rolled an 8.
That's awesome, dude.
And that's fire, right?
Is that maximum damage?
10, I think, is maximum.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and fire damage, so stopping him from regenerating. So. We go.
Yeah, I'm just going to straight up swing them now. 10, so that's not a hit, is it?
No, you get 12 or higher.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'll just use my bonus action to do another unarmed strike. 5 again. Yeah, I missed twice.
Okay, yeah. You've leapt back, jumping and swaying, but you haven't managed to quite engage him and get fully into the fight as he's turned suddenly and starts to attack Arthur, ignoring you. And your blows just ring against his side, but no real impact. Nibbles.
First, Nibbles will move the flaming spear to be here.
Yeah, that's a bonus action, isn't it?
Bonus action, yep.
Cool.
So if any creature ends their turn within 5 feet, they have to do a dex saving throw.
Cool, he's going to do that. He's quite smart.
And then I'll move over here next to him.
Look at that.
And then I'll make a multi-attack.
It's a really good use of spell, bonus action,
Yeah.
spell, yeah.
Yeah, but if I get... it's concentration, so I can lose it.
Yeah.
I have to be careful. 7 plus 5, so 12.
It's a hit.
Sorry, I've got to pull up the thing again. Makes it even closer. So this will be the bite.
Okay.
And that is 4 plus 4, 8 piercing.
Cool.
And then for the second one, the claws. No, they didn't hit.
Okay.
It was a 2.
Okay, but yeah, you've leapt on him and dug your teeth into one of his shoulders, and he's reeling. He's being knocked back by all this onslaught of attacks. Zeph, you've got your witch bolt locked onto him.
It's a 1.
Well deserved. So it's 1 damage, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't move without. I can just go. I'll just pop over behind them a little bit. So there's lightning over your head.
Yeah. Yeah, just wrangling him with the lightning. Okay. Josh, what would your character like to do? You can move right up to him now and use your action to attack with your battle axe. Or you have some other stuff you can do, right?
Too far away to attack, right?
At the moment, but you've got 30 feet of movement. Movement's a totally separate thing. It's its own thing. So you do movement and then you get an action.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I might as well move towards the troll as close as possible.
Okay.
Right up to.
This hulking dragonborn bears down with his battle axe. You're going to take a...
Yeah, action, like some type of attack.
Cool. Bring down the battle axe. So you roll a d20. You'll have a hit modifier on your character sheet. I'm suspecting it'll be +5.
Just on my phone, I can pull it out.
Yeah. But that's gonna
16.
That's gonna hit anyway, even with the modifier. So then you roll a d8 for a battle axe, I believe.
Which one's this one?
That guy there.
That one?
And you're gonna add a modifier too, so you need to look better.
6.
And then there'll be by that battle axe in your inventory will be a damage modifier.
So whereabouts is it?
So you need to.
I've got it here. 1d8 plus 2.
Oh, you've gone into his character sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, so and you rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do 8 points of damage. A good solid blow.
That'll tell you what you can do.
Cheers.
Battle axe, yeah.
And you can actually push those buttons to roll the dice too, I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, electronic dice. Okay, Snow Troll's turn. The bellowing Arthur has totally taken his attention, especially with the 2 heavy blows he's put upon it. So he's going to try everything against you. Tusks and claws come at you. Tusk first is a 7 plus 5, 12.
No.
Your spirits don't do anything for you either, right? Just if they're attacking other
Only if they attack. Yeah, if he attacks other people.
Okay. And one of his claws is a 23.
That'll hit.
2d6 plus 4.
Nothing. Jesus.
Oh, he's rolled a 1 and that doesn't count. And a 2.
Oh no.
3 plus 4, 7. Halved. Shit house. Other claw though. Was it 2?
Other claw.
And the other claw. Yeah, so one of the claws rakes across you, drawing a little bit of blood, but your hardened skin absorbs most of it, and already it's starting to heal over. Back to the top.
No. He has to make
Oh.
a next saving throw.
You getting that?
3.
3. Okay, so he takes 2d6, which is 1 plus 4, so 5.
Ooh. Back to the top. Arthur.
Keep swinging on him. 16 hits, right?
Yes.
6 damage with the first one. Then it's the same, 16.
Mm-hmm.
7 damage with the second one.
Yeah, Arthur's relentless. 4 hammer blows so far, just knocking this thing and forcing it back.
He's mad, man.
Yeah.
Fucking
sick of trouble.
This guy he's just coming to say hi.
I roll a 18 for hit.
Oh, firebolt again.
Yep. And 5 for damage.
He's dropped to his knee, bleeding heavily, burnt, scarred, tissue all over him. Dwarves and gnomes and dragonborn pummeling him. Big O. Finish him.
Alright.
Fatality.
Yeah, no, I can't believe I rolled 2
Pull
fives
his,
in a row.
pull his heart out.
8. 8 plus 5. No, that's 13.
13. That's
Yeah.
a hit.
Nice.
What is it? It's 1d4, eh?
Yeah.
D4 plus 3. 5 damage.
Yeah, so Big O, after Arthur almost drops him to his knees and this huge firebolt engulfs him, this little gnome leaps up and cracks him solidly across the jaw, breaking, splintering tusk, and the whole creature falls to his left side and just plummets into the snow, falling lifeless and dead. Your character, very impressed with how this weird-looking party handled this creature. Yeah. So now you're all standing around this creature with this dragonborn that's been running through the snow, standing in front of you. Interact.
I'm gonna just like witch bolt the corpse a couple more times.
You're still holding on to this. Yeah.
Fucking trolls.
Yeah. I'll shift back into the bunny.
Okay.
Sweet. Hey, so there's a lot of people around the walls. Outside the walls, it seems like.
I mean, at least this one was running after the troll, not
Away
getting
from
chased by it.
I
So
do like how he helped us out in the fight and
Yeah.
hide behind a building.
Yeah.
That's really
that was good.
Dad hides.
Yeah. There's no sign of the wizard.
Hey, so what are you doing out here?
Just trying to get back south. I think that's south. That's from there, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, just trying to get back south.
And when he says that, he does seem to be talking to things around him. I am supposed to be getting back south. Oh, yeah. That's part of your character, right? You talk to spirits.
Yeah. A little bit delusional.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to survive. How about you guys? What are you doing?
Going north.
Well, see ya. Bye.
Also trying to survive.
Yeah.
I think we're going the wrong way for that. Everyone else is going the other way.
We were hired by some people to go and check out a couple of locations. Like if you look back there, there's our lady who's recording everything, and there's old Tim who didn't fire any arrows.
Oh yeah. I'm your guide, paid to guard. He looks off into the distance.
How many arrows have you got, Tim? Running low?
Heaps.
Heaps.
I'm very frugal with them.
Yeah.
And Trimlane waves and says, just for the record, what is your name, sir? And this mousy sort of human lady with big glasses is sitting on a yak with a book.
Mr. Ice.
First name, mister?
Yes.
She writes that down and she said, okay, I've sent that. Will you be joining the White Slayers? They have quite a reputation.
What's in it for me? What kind of money?
Gentlemen?
Well, listen, first off, Matt. There's no way you're joining our dance crew. Unless you can beat the last dude that got in. That's this guy here. At least you were running towards the troll. This pussy was running away. That's all good though. Like he's
Currently, Thad can't be found.
He's burrowed head first. Just his legs sticking out there. He doesn't want to hear it.
He's rolled a 20 on the stealth.
Oh, he's disappeared into yak fur. Wild yak fur.
Like, you hear that, Dad, you dickhead? But yeah, we're not saying there's anything in it for you, because quite frankly, we don't want to split the cut, but I'm not being funny, bro, but this is pretty dangerous out here. If you want to, I mean, you're more than welcome to head back to Wildgate by yourself, but you probably won't survive. I mean, it took all of us to take down one troll. I mean, we fought some pretty scary shit on the way as well, bigger than this thing, so...
There's also a dragon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's also a big giant dead dragon flying around, bro. So I don't know if you saw that, but I mean, you're more than welcome to go your own way. But if you want to come with us, you can. You do have to beat him in a dance battle to be considered part of the crew. But you know, we'll welcome you along anyway. If you don't want to do the dance battle, but you just won't be one of us. And if you can't tell, we're all pretty cool. That's my mate Arthur. He's a virgin, but he's still cool. This blue guy's a bit of a freak. He likes to torture dead bodies and stuff, but we don't hold that against him.
He's still got this line.
Yeah, in one hand.
But yeah, bro, so it's up to you, man, but we're not going to be paying you anything, but if you prove your worth, it might work out for you. We've already got a bit of a rep back in Wildgate, and I'm assuming that because you're out here by yourself, you probably haven't fared too well out here, so, I mean, you know, weigh up your options, bro.
There is something you know in the back of your head that you might have as a bargaining chip, is that the group of adventurers that you were with were quite well equipped, and there's dead bodies out there now with gear on them. So you can keep that to yourself, and or you can use it as bargaining chip if you need to at any point.
If you don't think you can beat the dance challenge, yeah.
Yeah, but there has been a dance challenge laid. These guys seem to be talking about someone else, but you can't see who they're talking about.
I guess I'll explain. Back north where I came from, my party was slain by a big ice troll, and I'm the only survivor, so...
Is that how you got your name?
No, that's another story. Story for another day. And I would like to join your party because I'm quite vulnerable on my own, and so I will enter the dance battle.
Well, look up.
That flips out of the...
Did someone say
somersault?
Okay.
He breaks into his dance.
Let's see how your dance goes this time, Thad.
Neville's like stands back. It starts like getting a circle going.
Yeah.
Okay. So this old man in a
fierce.
threadbare robe that looks quite spry for an old man starts to break out into a.
Actually, I'll use the flaming sphere to like carve like a really nice knot down to the arena.
Yeah. So all the snow is removed. There's hard earth.
I'll do little sparkling lights and press
Oh,
that.
the show begins. And let's see how you go with a performance check.
Roll a 16 on. Wait, what is acrobatics? Is
No, it's your performance, which is really high.
Where is that?
Under P in the same area.
Yeah. Oh, performance is not high.
Oh, did you roll acrobatics last time?
But I rolled acrobatics.
Oh, okay, go acrobatics.
But I rolled a performance of 18, which is better than the acrobatics I just rolled.
It's still yeah. So what's your total? Because you rolled. What did you roll?
He got 18.
18.
Yeah, performance.
Okay, but yeah, we can say acrobatics if you want to throw.
Well,
it.
I think we did acrobatics because you did acrobatics for.
I can't remember.
Yeah, let's
you
go.
You also had a high acrobatics.
Yeah, what was your first roll?
But you rolled 20, it didn't matter.
It was a 16, right? What was your first roll, J-Rod?
A 16, yeah.
Add your acrobatics score to that, which is what, plus 7?
7.
Yeah, so yeah, that was... You see the spry old man just starts spinning around, he's on his back, legs are going every now and then he just freezes on the ground like that in a half pose, just holding it for a second and then back on his feet, and you've never seen anything like it. And you're feeling a little bit intimidated, but roll me a performance check and describe how your character dances. Okay, so Joe, can you show him where performance is?
Go.
Whatever's higher, acrobatics or performance. Or maybe you could do a power dance with
+2.
athletics.
You want to go
Power
performance.
dance.
So you can either
Just 2 points.
The running man just real aggressive.
21.
21.
You rolled a 21. Again, Trimlane's writing in her book saying, you think you'd only experienced such a thing once. Yeah, and what sort of dance does your guy do?
My guy gets out his axe and spins it around and shows off his martial arts skill. And also does a handstand with the axe and some acrobatic flips.
Yeah, rolling around with dragon,
Backflip.
shield and
Backflip.
axe working in harmony. You guys
You'll have
are.
to remember this. Next time he does a dance and rolls a 1, that axe is coming down on his head.
Go wrong one day. Yeah. But again, an amazing
The
dance.
next
off.
person joins and he has
And it's kind of sad. Probably the 2 greatest dances ever done in Winter's Edge have been done and only witnessed by a few people. But Trimlane's seen it and will tell the tale for years to come.
I don't know if that's going to add to our riff or lower it.
Yeah, they're out there just dancing in the snow. Okay, yeah, so again, old Tim's out there soaring off the tusks. You've got a set of tusks, right?
Yeah.
Is anyone keeping track of?
Yeah, I've written them down.
Cool. Yeah, so add another set of,
2 sets of tusks.
yeah. And they get chucked on the back of one of the yak worms. Old Tim's saying, you boys are doing all right. You're doing all right. We're going to have a lot of angry betters when we get back to Wildgate, including myself.
You bet against us and you were with us?
I'm not the best bettor.
No.
But I saw an opportunity. The odds were too good. And yeah, you all mount up again. And as your yak worms move off, just also yell out if you want to chat with anyone or do anything as I'm moving the story along. Yeah, you soon come across the broken pillars. You've passed this point, recognising the landmark. You've been out in the wildlands before with other parties, always liking to test your abilities. So you know about this. This landmark marks you about 2 days hard travel out of Wildgate. There's not much going on here, just some pillars, a few scattered remains of campfires, things like that. So, yes, we can... old Tim.
That's nice. What was your party doing out here?
You can just make anything up.
And did you just run away when they all got killed?
We were on a mission from a very rich man, gave us a lot of money to slay this ice troll, and we took the opportunity thinking it would be easy, but unfortunately for my friends, they weren't quite as skilled as me, and we're all slaughtered.
Did you get paid up front by any chance?
Yeah, I got paid 5,000 gold.
I'm actually I was supposed to head south to haggle this guy and get the money out of him and sue him for the death of all my friends.
I was just thinking because we got given like equipment.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if there was a similar kind
Yeah.
of deal.
I'm going to say that I haven't told you yet, but you're wearing a ring of warmth, which a lot of all these guys, except
I
Fan,
don't have
who's
one.
shivering in the background,
Yep.
are wearing it. It's just a way to keep warm out
Not
here in
really.
the wildlands.
I'm just surviving.
Yeah, and I'm also going to let your battle axe be a battle axe +1. It's
Fireballs help.
like a
Yes.
clan. It's like a clan heirloom that's been passed down that you've got. So we'll add that to you.
Oh.
But just keep in mind you add +1 to extra to all your rolls with your battle axe from now on. But yes, old Tim says if we push hard, we can maybe make it to Fort Faraway. Has anyone got the map up? Is that where you guys want to go from here?
I think we were going to take a straight line, weren't we?
Yeah, which
'Cause-
should
Yeah, I think we
take you.
changed our minds, didn't we? 'Cause we
Yeah.
started getting
Yeah.
wild and we're like, well, let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, you're going to go to little plant spots and stuff like that, and then decided let's try to get there as fast as possible.
Oh, I don't have it on now. It's
Fort
in the
Faraway?
chat, isn't it?
Yeah, Fort Faraway. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just out of range. But if you push hard, you might be able to make it just after nightfall.
Was that where your mates died?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so we were walking into a fight.
Pretty much.
Um,
Probably.
But we just
Could
killed
be.
two of the things that he was sent to kill.
The
so
troll's
we're
still
right.
there, it might have ran away, so.
Did you need to, like, why did you have to kill the troll? Did you have to bring back any kind of, like, proof?
The rich guy's daughter lived in a nearby village, and he wanted to keep her safe, so he wanted us to slay the troll. There was no more.
Well, you could have just killed a random troll.
Yeah.
No, it's a local troll. Trust me, it's the village knows the troll. and,
Okay. I was just thinking, like, maybe you had to bring back, like, an eye or a mouth or a tongue. Or,
yeah,
like,
he
an
wanted
arm.
the heart.
Nibbles, you've got awfully suspicious all of a sudden. I don't know where the sudden intellect has come from, but like, why have you not displayed this throughout us going through your and everywhere else? Because it would have saved us a lot of time and hassle.
I just feel a lot freer out here in the open, wide expanse. It's more like being on a ship.
Yeah,
than-
look, I've never seen a bunny rabbit interrogate a lizard before. But like, I feel like he could eat you, bro. So, but for real, why did you run away?
I was forced to. All my friends were slain, and actually, no. The troll ran away from me. Yeah, that's how it went. Trust me.
So
Trust me.
where were they slain? Was it in Faraway?
Yeah, Fort Faraway was where.
Because that's where we're heading, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're like, so we're heading to Fort Faraway, bro. So if you want to go and avenge your friends' deaths, you could show us where their bodies are. That might lead us to the troll.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Let's go.
Yeah, I know. It's a real good idea.
It was thinking a wink, like,
Yeah, you openly see these two winking. Yeah.
Not hiding it.
Yeah.
Really trying to.
yeah. the ear comes down in front of the iron.
Yeah, winking under your eye.
Yeah.
He's just blinking. Can't tell. Okay, heading out.
Yeah, I reckon we try and gas it for Faraway.
Yeah.
Okay, might as well.
There's no point like us like just pissing around and then getting stuck in the
Yeah.
middle of nowhere. Where we
It's the
can't.
middle of the day right now, right?
Yeah, it's just coming up to lunchtime. So normally you do a roll lunchtime, a roll evening, and then you camp, and it'll be a harder roll. But if you push, we'll make it. You have to do 3 rolls, and you'll get there. 2 in 10 chance of encounters as you steamboat along. Josh, as new person, roll a d10, and we'll see if there's an encounter. You don't want to roll a 1 or a 2.
3.
We've been
Yeah.
like these rolls
Yeah.
for these encounters have been so low
Yeah.
every time.
When you think it's a 20% chance, that sounds pretty low. But yeah, you've had.
10% chance unless you're J roll.
Okay, so yeah, you're barreling through. Lunchtime passes. You don't stop for lunch. You're just reaching into your satchels and bags, eating your dried meat. And
Can I ask Trimline to give me a little heal? While
Yeah.
I'm moving.
yeah, sure. You lean over and Trimline says, "Again."
Yeah, there's a fucking troll.
Language, Arthur. Language. And yeah, she wiggles her fingers and sends a little healing word to you. That'll be enough to get you back up. You only took like a scratch, didn't you?
Yeah, it was
3 damage.
Well, I did way more than that.
7 halved.
Oh no, I did full 7.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no.
It's just real like
Yeah.
narcissistic and needs to be like fully healed at all points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Narcissistic because I like to be full health.
He gets one.
I actually don't like having open wounds.
I don't like
Yeah, she looks at you like you're complaining and says, "Can I get a heal, please?" And she's looking and there's just this little scratch. And yeah, her heel as she reaches over and just puts a little band-aid over it. There you go. And you feel better. Okay, anyone hasn't rolled an encounter? Now back to Zeph then, I believe. You got it wrong last time. 7. Evening's coming, the sun's starting to dip in the sky, casting a red hue across the frozen lands. Old Tim leans back and says, "Keep going, lads, we're almost there. One more push." Let's go, Jake.
D10, right?
Yeah, 1 and 2 chance.
3.
3. Okay, and as the night starts to settle in, you approach this fort, which is, you can still make out the structures. Half walls, corners of walls that used to be high forts are left, but a lot of the walls have crumbled in. There's pillars. Some through the snow you can see a raised floor which used to be the foundation stone of the castle within the wall. And on that raised floor, as you approach, we'll say you can make out in the distance, and we'll figure out how you want to approach. You see the prone, dead form of an ice troll. You can make it out because the tusks still curl and it's sort of wet as it's fallen on its back. You can see little arrows jutting out of it. And old Tim sort of puts up his hand and says, "Whoa, how do you want to approach this, lads? Shall I take the shot?"
I think you get it. I totally think you get this one.
I just look at Tim and tap like on my nose where the tusk would be and just give him a thumbs up.
More tusks.
Yeah.
Yeah, gets his sword ready.
Yeah.
No, his saw. Yeah. Yeah. So, and old Tim says usually there's a few half roofs and stuff in there where adventurers set up camp, but there's a troll body just over there.
Yeah.
Well, you know this area better than us, bro, so maybe you should go first. Check it out. We've never been here before. We've got no lay of the land or understanding of where we're actually at. So, yeah, maybe you go forward. I mean, we have carried you through like 3 days of fucking shit with you shooting tree stumps and stuff, so it'd be quite good.
It was a good shot, wasn't it? He says, "Yeah, but that's way above my pay grade.
What is your pay grade, mate?
It's pretty good, especially if this bet comes in." "Oh no, I lost on the bet.
So you're looking to make some
I should have slit your throats in your sleep. Would have made a fortune."
Tim, you're really starting to get on my bad side.
Sorry. I've just seen some shit, you know. Yeah, and also, Nibbles, roll me a perception check, just because you got the highest perception. Let's see if you make something out.
It's 9 plus something.
You get over 15, you know.
Yeah, it's 15.
Cool. Just in this dim light, as the sun's going down, it's dusky. You can see there's several smaller bodies around the ice troll as well.
Are they? Can I see if I'm moving, or are they like?
Very still,
They're
like
very still.
also feel dead.
Yeah, I'll let everyone know. I can see some smaller bodies around the ice troll that don't look like they're moving.
So who killed it then?
Are these your boys?
Yeah.
They could well be.
I turn them over and look at their faces.
Oh.
Yeah, this is them.
You haven't got that close yet. Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
You're all pulled back, just looking at the ruins at these silhouettes. Off
So,
in the distance.
was there arrows in them when you left?
There was not.
Are you
That's,
telling us
that's,
that?
that's what the spirits say.
I'm saying there were, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
all
yeah,
checked
we'll
out.
just walk around, it's fine.
Yeah, I'll jump off and walk over.
Okay, so yeah, you walk into Fort Faraway. You can see the scattered remains of where you guys had set up camp. There was a campfire. It's in the corner of a building. The walls have crumbled around, leaving it as a sort of raised corner with half a roof, with snow that's settled all over this stone roof. There's in one area you can see an old stone spiral staircase that's crumbled about 10 steps up, not going anywhere. And yeah, you see this enormous ice troll puckered with rather primitive looking arrows, not well made. Old Tim was like, disgusting job. And yeah, you see the bodies of your 4 companions, well dead, scattered around this giant ice troll. And let me just describe what you see. You recognise, I don't know if they'd be friends, they were acquaintances that you teamed up with. You can choose if any of these are your friends. There was Hort, who was a halfling rogue. There was Kakor, who was a Kinku monk. Kurkor. There was Pix, who was an elf bard, a female elf bard. She seemed quite nice.
Bit of flavour in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was nice.
Yeah,
Pretty
she was-
face, yeah.
She's nice for a corpse.
Yeah. She could have been made something of her life.
It's a pity she didn't
Do you guys want to hear her backstory? And there was Talk, a big bearded orc barbarian, who's dead as well. Just to clarify. But yeah, he's kind of weird because he's got a beard for an orc. I don't know if that's strange, but you're probably not noticing that right now.
I don't think any of us would notice that. They would just be like, nothing more.
I knew an orc guy once. We met one orc guy on the boat.
Yeah, we met that one
Did he
orc.
have a beard?
I can't remember.
Probably.
Too busy dealing with the mutiny.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are your boys.
What were the 4 characters again? An elf bard, a
Elf.
barbarian,
Yeah, orc barbarian, a halfling rogue,
halfling rogue,
and a kinku, which is a bird type man, monk.
halfling rogue.
And you guys know that you were going to go to a monastery of kinku monks in this area eventually. And as you're looking at them,
An ice troll turns up.
you are ambushed.
It all makes sense, I guess.
And yeah, you weren't looking out for it, so this is what happens. Let's set up a map.
This is what you get.
We got told the arrows were already there, so...
I'm just going to go to the bathroom quick while I set this up.
Right, this is Fort Faraway.
New map.
All right. So, yeah, get rid of that. Joe, fold that up for me. And this was where the dead. So,
I watched some things we put this in.
this is where the dead oak was.
Jake's got dead people.
Alright, we can use that.
Okay, and put the 4 around them. Yeah.
Bit flat.
I got squashed by the All right, so you guys can choose where you are, but you're around here looking at bodies. So pick,
Which way did we come in?
you wandered in from the south
Can
here.
I have already started searching a body for one of the rings?
Yeah,
Particularly the elf bard, who is probably the most similar of physique.
yeah. It's
The same finger whip.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll be checking different bodies.
Alright, so you could be up there.
Yeah.
so yeah. You found obviously a ring of warmth.
Do you want,
So right, and for the first time,
So what was
You
your
feel
character's name
warm.
again?
Yay!
Mr. Ice.
Can I add that to my inventory?
Yeah.
So Mr. Ice is just chilling at the back while we're just rummaging through his
Yeah.
various belongings.
Oh no, that's me.
Oh, okay.
I'm back there.
Where's Mr. Ice?
Oh, it's back to there. I don't know
Yeah,
where would you
rummaging
be.
through another body. Yeah.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
of us is good friends.
Just observing.
J-Rod, you also
Do you
find
want to
a
go back
wand
by?
and
Sure, yeah.
a wand on the bard and 2 stones.
2 stones. A wand.
So
Can I gather these items? Like,
yeah, I'm going to give you time because it was just say you were
water.
so keen to find a ring. of
Yeah,
wands.
yeah.
So as a wizard, I'll say you recognise the wand too. All wands have specific looks, so you can add a wand of secrets to your inventory. It doesn't do much, but it helps to find secret doors and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah. And the 2 stones, are sending stones, so it's almost like a walkie-talkie.
But we've got both of them.
Yeah,
That's helpful.
yeah. The bard just like talking to herself.
It's fun when you don't have. You've only got one. You got to discover who's got the other one.
Who's this?
Yeah.
New phone, who does?
Okay.
I was a bard's wife. What?
Did we actually get ambushed?
Hmm?
Did we actually get ambushed?
Yeah, hang on, I'm just going to
Matt was
figure
just
out.
joking.
Oh shit.
Just one of my good jokes.
Ambushed by a rabbit. Just one rabbit.
So rabbit.
What are we dealing with?
But we don't know yet.
Oh.
Okay, so I need to use. I'm just going to use a lot of these caps.
What are the circle things?
The corpses.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're the bodies. So lying here in the snow,
So we want to tap those two. They're equipped, and so if there's anything, they'll be added to them.
wearing white fur leathers with 4 snowwalks with bows. And they stand up. And part of the ambush is 3 of them will fire at you while one pulls out a huge horn and just blows on it, sending a note across the still evening landscape. Okay, so who have we got on this side? Who's this guy?
No more.
Neville's
That's me.
and
Gerard.
Gandalf. Yeah.
Oh, we've got
Okay.
Gandalf with us, we're fine.
Yeah. So we'll say they'll take a shot at each of you, being the targets. So first on Nibbles,
Do we get a reaction?
you can. Have you got that skill?
I have a shield.
Yes.
I have that prepared.
So you can cast that after you know the dice roll
Okay.
and choose.
Yeah.
I don't have any reactions.
Okay, so the first roll on Nibbles is a 11.
AC 16.
Good.
Arrow flies past you, one of these primitive looking arrows. You see it in slow motion. And then we've got, there you go, he's going to do something fancy here. He rolls a 17.
No.
Oh, what's
No.
it?
My AC is 18,
Yeah,
but I can't even use deflect missiles unless it hits.
okay, and then you reduce the damage of it.
Yeah, then you reduce the damage, and if I reduce it to below the damage that it was going
Yeah.
to do, I
Can
can
you-
throw it back.
Can he choose to fail it though? I know you can do that in some circumstances.
Lean over and catch
Yeah,
it.
I'm happy if you want to try catch it.
No, it says you can use your reaction to deflect or catch a missile when you are hit by a ranged attack.
Dive in front of it.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know whether it would be overpowered to.
No.
Well, you'd just reduce
still
the
take
damage.
the
You might
damage.
take damage from it if you chose to try and catch it.
It might be an incredibly poisoned arrow.
It's not, but it could.
No, I mean it cost me a key point, so
Alright.
I'm not going to do it unless like
Okay.
I actually get hit.
This perfect ambush isn't going very well. And then Thad.
I have an AC of 13.
Okay, and they roll an 11.
Oh,
Yeah. So they all three stood up, aimed, were locked on, and just as they released, that other guy blew the horn really loudly. And they were like, "Ah!" Arrows flew, missed horribly. Okay, so let's roll for initiative.
oh my god.
23! I
my
rolled
God.
a 20.
I'm rolling like shit.
Okay, Thad, I'm going to give
Did you roll a
23.
20 or a shit?
I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 1, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so
16.
16.
20?
Yeah.
Nibbles.
And then it was -1, I think, for you, right?
Yeah, he's got a low dex, so yeah. Thad?
23?
Oh yeah, I've given you that. Bigger one.
Natural 1.
Woo. But you can still add your initiative to it.
Well, then 5.
There we go.
Still a failure.
14.
And Mr. Ice.
That's 8 minus 1 is 7.
7.
Yes.
Put you under nibbles there. The roll for this party. Is it 12 plus 3? Is 15. East. Okay, so from the top, we shall go with Thad.
And so what are we fighting again?
4 snowwalks have leapt up from the snow. They've obviously been lying in wait. 3 of them armed with arrows, and they're all got bow and arrows, but you can see one of them, the one with the horn, pulling out his sword, while the 3 are going to be standing back with bow and arrows.
I am going to attack with magic missiles the closest arrow person to me.
Nice. I better roll for old Tim to get him in there.
Is that a wall there?
Or yeah.
Yeah,
Can
everything.
you take cover from the arrows? Like, what's the
Yeah. So you can.
strategic options? I guess you can.
Yeah. So everything black there is a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you can take what we call full cover, half cover if it's a wall about this high, and they apply certain negative effects on an attack roll against you. You can also choose to use your movement. You could use half your movement to get into a short range shoot, use your other half of movement to move to hide behind a wall or whatever.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can split it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to use all your movement at once.
So I could fire my magic missile and then hide behind, because I feel like I'm really super close to a wall where I am.
I don't think you could hide, because hiding's an action, isn't it?
He gets a bonus
I can
action
hide
as a
though,
rogue.
right?
Though.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We'll put old Tim here, and this is Trim Lane.
Oh, no, Trimley, get out
Yeah,
of
the-
there.
Dumb slut, like, she's just causing issues, eh?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, ultimately I'd like to, fire a magic missile, make a movement towards a full wall and hide.
Okay, the old Thad special. So magic missiles automatically hit.
Yeah.
So you just roll your, is it 3d4 damage plus 1 per?
I'm just, I'm just gonna click this beautiful button here. Do I roll it 3 times? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you should add plus 1 to each.
Yeah. So 3, and then a 4, and then a 2. So that's 9. Got 9 damage.
Okay. Just got to remember how many hit points these guys have.
9.
We ain't on the boat anymore.
No, we're level 3 now. Major leagues.
Right, and you're dealing with CR5 challenges, and you're thinking, what? 4 orcs?
Nothing. We just done a big freaking fire thing that was burning everything we did.
That's right.
So
Okay.
I hit the archer. What kind of impact do I do to him?
You've left him bloodied and staggered. You can see as your 3 greenish magic bolts just fire like guided missiles plunging into him. You can see he's almost close to death, but still standing. And then, where do you move to? Can you?
Can we go
I don't
behind
know.
this thing?
Yeah. Well, I guess what is full protection and what is not?
Yeah, we're gonna just have to.
Specify that that's where I am within this.
Yeah. We'll just say anything that's got 2 thickness of dark chunks, like you see that wall has 2 squares. We'll say that's full cover, and anything that's 1 thickness anywhere is half cover.
So you'd have to like get behind here or here or here for full cover.
No,
That's
On the
what-
stairs,
yeah,
it
yeah.
is there.
Yeah.
and we'll just say that's like a nook.
And the stairs as well could be.
Yeah,
full.
and if you want to, you can use your bonus action to try and blend in there and hide as well.
You're also out of line of sight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you'd be that would essentially be full cover anyway.
Is there any extra cost to the bonus action for hiding?
No, just your bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. So is hide a stealth?
yeah,
roll?
yeah.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, there's not much room in this little nook. You still feel like you're sticking out quite a bit, especially in your red and gold robe. But yeah, you're trying to blend in there. Zeph, it's your go.
Oh man, I don't have anything that long range.
Very tattered red and gold.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's quite faded.
leap over this corpse and hide behind the troll corpse.
Okay,
Just take cover behind the troll corpse.
he's still alive.
And I will hide. I will action hide. Unsuccessfully.
Okay, you see Zeph just leaning against this orc body.
Taking
Snow troll
notes out
body.
of Dad's book. I'm not
Yeah.
keen on this.
Yeah, and you can see him looking around for a hiding spot, but not really being able to find one, so he sort of just half crouches. Okay, so now I'm going to it's the orcs go, and I'm going to just have them as one initiative, that group. So the one with the sword,
Is that the white one?
the black one.
no, the white one. The white one.
Actually, yeah. Thanks for saying that.
Yeah.
They've all got swords.
Yeah. So he's draws out his sword and he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's not going too well for him. But yeah, he's charging in. And these guys will say he goes 5, 10, 15, 20.
Is that the damaged one? Yes. The answer is yes.
Yeah.
It was closest to me.
Okay, and he's leaving a blood trail behind him as he goes through the snow here. Leans against this wall with his arrow. He's going to fire, but I'm just going to move them all into position. 5, 10, 15. He's going to stand in this doorway, and he's going to go 5, 10, 15. And he's going to stand here. Okay, so this guy will fire at you, Big O.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm just giving you the chance to do your cool thing. That's what I'm doing.
Feels like I'm being bullied.
Big O's continually gets attacked until he gets to do that.
Yeah.
That misses anyway. And that little black is going to shoot at Nibbles. Is that you there, Nibbles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get my model soon.
Oh. With a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Woohoo! 2 plus 3 is 5 damage.
Sweet.
An arrow sinks into your shoulder, stunning you. And then the last guy in the stairway will shoot at... He'll go for Arthur, the dwarf. And he gets a 17. 17. Jeez. That look's going to get you killed, Joe. Okay, but 3 more orcs
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
come from the southwest.
What?
He blew the horn.
Oh.
And they've got
Whose
swords.
fault was that?
Who's this guy? Oh, Dragonborn.
Uh-uh.
5, 10, 15, 20. We'll say 2 of them. 10, 15, 20. Suddenly, you've got your back watching the fight, and you're suddenly aware that 2... Where did they go? Oh, they're through. You're so sneaky. Yeah, they come ripping through, and then this one here goes for trim lane. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay.
Oh God, this girl.
Why do we hate Trimlane now?
She's just a pain in the ass, bro. We've got to bring her back alive.
Yeah.
She's doing nothing to save herself.
And what are they equipped with?
Short swords. Serrated swords. They do 1d8 plus
Trim lane's got a
3.
pen and a paper.
So your armor
Yeah.
class
Yeah.
is 19, I believe. From looking at you're wearing chain and shield. I'm
He's
pretty
like,
sure
your
it's-
armor class is 19, swear it's 20 to hit.
First is a 19, so that'll hit. And the second one misses though. One stabs you from behind, getting into the small of your back, and that just warns you in time to get your shield around and defend the other one's sword strike. So he does... 6 points of damage on you. So what you have to do is take 6 points off your hit points on your character sheet. So Joe, can you show me how to do that?
No,
You do hit points here, so you just go
6
6
damage.
damage.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. And now Arthur, it's your turn.
Quite a party.
What's old Tim doing?
He's
What he rolled
he's
for
right
initiative?
behind you, getting ready, pulling his
Is he though?
bow out. He goes, "Oh shit! Left my arrows on the yak worm."
Luckily,
he's got arrows.
Luckily, he's right beside an orc full of arrows, right? I mean, I see
Oh
arrows.
yeah, he's not going to use those shitty arrows.
Those shitty arrows. This is beneath me. I'd rather die.
Can I try intimidating old Tim into doing something?
Into
He's
action.
going to
I'm
do
just gonna-
something. He's getting ready this
No,
time.
well, yeah, but I'm going to assume that he's not. So
Okay.
I yell at him. Just
Okay,
like,
give him an
pull your fucking
intimidation
thumb
check.
out and, yeah.
But just be warned if it works.
Doesn't look good.
Doesn't look good.
Yeah, old Tim's seen some shit.
Yeah.
Just
Intimidation.
need to Helen back.
It's a 12.
He just looks at you and says, "Take care of yourself, lad. I've got this." And in one foul swoop, he kills 7 orcs. no, okay, so yeah.
So yeah, that'll be my action, but I'll still move.
Yeah.
Towards him.
So
Yeah,
you
just
get
move
to
up
that
to
orc?
that guy, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, that wasn't your action. That we can just.
Oh, no, it's just a-
shouting's just a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Freebie.
So I'll go into a rage then because I'm so,
Okay.
because of
You
that.
failed, you're pissed off.
Yeah, so that's your,
Can't get nothing
Yeah.
done.
that's your bonus action to do that.
Yeah. So then I just get the one attack. I think it's
Should hit. Is a 13 you need.
Yeah, it's at least 13.
Yeah. All right.
I think it's 5 damage.
5. Okay. They've each got 12 hit points. So can you keep a track on the one you're
The
fighting?
sword one.
Yeah. So he's down to 7 as you thunder a punch into his midriff. As
So
he's,
all enemies have 12 hit points.
yeah. Yeah. So you remember your one is now down to 3
Yeah, and he was the one closest to me
Yeah.
on that side. Yeah.
because you did 9. Okay. Old Tim's go. He's going to shoot the one you're dealing with, Arthur, just to show you.
You're fucking mess at hope.
And hit you as well.
Oh, that's just a 18, Joe, plus 6. And then a 4, 7 points of damage. Drops him, right?
Yeah.
All right, put on you.
He pins his head to the wall with a
I had that one.
and he shouts at you, "One kill to me, young." Okay, and
So
then
intense.
you hear more footsteps coming from the northwest.
Classic
Right.
gags.
Can I like start over here, please?
So
Yeah.
we got 3 that burst through from here. So who have we got? We got whoever this guy
It's
is.
me.
And you had a terrible hiding, so
Yeah.
yeah, otherwise I'd give you a chance.
I mean, I'd be in plain sight today, anyway.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets to whoever that is, Nibbles, I believe.
Yeah.
And this guy's just going to be looking for someone, I guess. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he can't find anyone. But these 2 get an attack. One on Zeph with his sword. Eight.
No.
Okay. You hear him coming and duck as he plunges his sword into the snow troll, sending blood all over your just cleaned cloak and clothes.
It's alright.
Yeah. And
One man
Nibbles,
dry cleaners anyway.
a 9.
Yeah, 16.
Okay, and again, you backpedal as the sword misses you by quite a wide margin. And the other guy doesn't get it. I'm going to say he has his bow out, so he's going to shoot at... Oh, did I attack Trimlane? I didn't, did I? No. So that guy will still attack Trimlane, and the bow guy will shoot at Arthur's back. He's sort of in that position.
These are the bottle caps.
And he gets a 22. They're the new guys that came from the north.
Yeah, so the
Oh,
bottle
it-
caps are.
There's
Yeah,
a
that's-
clear one
that's
there.
one.
That, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he hits with his bow, and you have an arrow that does 8 points down to 4 on you, jutting out of your
What's
shoulder.
the resistance? Oh, the rage, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
half, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then for Trimlane, he rolls a 11 plus 5. That's going to hit. Oh, 6 plus 3, 9. She's got 12 hit points too.
I was about to say, how healthy does Trimlane look
Yeah.
at this point?
She writes in her book, "Oh, Gunther, I'm dying," and gets that last message. She's down to 3 hit points, fellas.
So if she gets to 0, is she just dying straight out, or does she get like
Yeah.
death saving throw?
No, she
she's
dies.
just dying straight
Yeah.
out. Okay.
Yeah,
Damn it, Trimlane.
and she falls like this. Ah.
And where is she at?
It's Trimley.
And so that was the Northwest team. Then Nibbles.
She's going to ruin everything.
You're ruining everything.
So I'm going to take an attack of opportunity if I move, right? The 2 next to me.
Yeah. Does your hop give you a...
Yeah, but hop's a bonus action, which means I can't wild shape, which means I can't do half my move.
Shit. They got you flanked, bro.
Yeah.
Looks like I've out-tacticized you all.
Cacticized.
Okay, so Nibbles' plan is to try and get back to Trimlane at this point.
Mm-hmm.
What do we need Trimline for?
She's
She's part of the contract.
She's part of the bloody
She's a
contract.
living person. Well, is she part of the contract? Do we have to bring
We
her
had
back
to bring her
alive?
back alive, didn't we?
Well, we have to bring back proof that we went
Yeah,
there.
she's recording everything, and so if she's dead, we don't record anything, so we don't get.
Yeah.
But maybe we can use
Does
the
the
book.
book work without her, though?
Maybe.
But
don't
she,
know.
also, as a side, she's a historian that should be able to figure out what the ruin and everything is and document it.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
probably should
you'll
say
be
that.
able to just say, "Oh, we saw a ruin with symbols and stuff in it." You might be able to.
I have the
Make out.
identity
Yeah.
thing.
So you might be able to
Ritual.
do it yourselves,
Yeah.
but she's the surefire way of being able to go back to Gunther and saying, "This is what we found."
Fuck it. Okay, I'm gonna bunny hop
Yeah.
10 feet, so it'll get away from these guys. So I'll go 5, 10.
Boing.
And then I will use my movement to get 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to get over here.
Yeah.
And then I will, for my action, I'm going to summon the animal companion.
Cool. So out of the mist, out of the fog, you hear a howl, and a wolf comes running to your side and says, "What's up?"
Yeah, and so I'll summon him right next to the wolf. This is my wolf.
Oh, nice.
Sure.
It's an unusual wolf.
Yeah.
So that means the wolf will be next in the order, right?
Yeah. Oh, shoot, my app's just frozen.
Classic.
And it was, oh, take care of Trimlane.
My hero. I knew you were the best one.
She had healing potions on her, like the rest of us, right?
She does. You've taken one off her, I think, didn't you?
Yeah, she gave one to.
Yeah, does she have a turn in the turn order then to like heal herself?
Let's see where she is. That's a good point. And she's got a healing word as well. Oh, so she's got a 2. So she'll come up soon. And unless more orcs come in.
Which they are now.
Why do you make it sound like you're in control of this?
Yeah, I'm just going to see how you guys keep going.
Alright.
And more orcs.
Wolf's turn. So he's got pack tactics because I'm actually 5 feet with him.
Yeah,
So
That's advantage,
and he's
isn't
got multi attack, so he'll do 2 morphs.
yeah.
First morph is my spell attack line was a 5, so it's 16.
It's a hit.
And then 8. Yeah. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus the spell's level, so 2, so 13, 14 piercing.
You rip the orc's throat out. Your wolf comes running in savagely and leaps on this orc, and in front of you all just shakes it, and blood splaying everywhere.
Little tail goes down Nibble's eyes. He's actually got movement and 1 more attack.
Cool.
It's 2p.
Yeah. So he'll. Can I split up multi attack like that?
Yeah, I'm happy to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
So I'll move him up to here.
Yeah.
And then do the same. So and 5 foot. So he's got pack tactics as well.
Mhm. Standing next to the dragonborn.
So that's 18. That's 23.
MVP so far. Or old Tim.
8,
Either.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's 14 piercing.
He's savage. He rips open another orc throat. The one that missed against the dragonborn. Clanged his shield, and then this wolf just leaps over and kills him. Awesome turn. Then it's Mr. Ice. You've got one more orc, the one that stabbed you, in front of you.
Revenge time.
My arch nemesis. Yeah, so you get a attack at this. As you level up in fighter, you'll get more attacks, but at level 3 you just get 1 attack with your battle axe. So roll your d20. You want to get over a 13. 6. But you add +5 and your battle axe is a +1, so 12. Not quite enough though. So you miss him by a hair's breadth as he sways away. Another thing to remember is you get a critical on a 19 or a 20. Everyone else gets a critical hit on a 20. Big O.
This guy's already been sassed up a bit, eh?
Oh, sorry. I just want to tell you one other thing you can do. Once per short rest, you get a bonus action where you can do an action surge, which means you get another action. So you can spend that to do another attack, but you can only do it once per short rest. So if you wanted to, you can burn, do an action surge, and get another attack.
You should do that.
Yeah?
Yeah. And a short rest is just you're about to get one tonight anyway, a long rest when you rest. So yeah, roll another attack as you burn your action surge. Yeah. And add +6 to the...
20.
Okay, so that's your first double damage hit. What you do is you roll a d8 for your battle axe, but you double it.
That one.
Yeah.
7.
14 plus 6, 20. You see this dragonborn, and it reminds you a bit about Betty White, as this orc's head just flies off, and Nibbles has flashbacks. But yeah, a resounding blow that almost splits this orc in half, and he falls. Good work. Trimlane's turn. She will drink a potion. She will burn one of her potions. What do we decide these potions were? 2d6 plus...
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus... Thank you, Zeph. 4. 5, 7. So that takes her up to 10 hit points. She's chugging a potion and you can see colour returning back to her as the wound starts to close. 10 hit points though, fellas. Just saying.
Someone's got less than me, yeah?
Okay, back to the top.
Oh,
there.
I didn't get
Oh, sorry, Biggo. Shirlane says, wait, let me drink this, Biggo. And like a gentleman, you let her finish.
Yeah, I'm just going to bounce up to this dude because he's on.
Yeah, that's the
three.
one.
He's got 3?
Yeah.
Alright, so I got 5. Where the fuck was I? I was in, like halfway in, whatever
Yeah,
it is.
you'll
Like,
get to him.
5, 10, 15. I can attack diagonal, eh?
Yeah, you might as well get right in there, mate, because you'll probably attack
Yeah, that's what I
both
was.
of them.
I was.
Oh, I get
I didn't know whether I was going to split it or not.
Yeah.
But either way, I'll swing on that guy. The one that's fucking already damaged. What is with my rolls tonight? Dude, I haven't rolled over like a 10 like the entire night. It's crazy. Well, I'll use my bonus action to unarmed strike him again. Fuck, unreal, bro. Forget it.
Yeah. You're just wailing, but
Watch, I think you're gonna be something high now.
3 again!
It's gonna be like weighted dice. 4. Okay, yeah, forget it. I need another
It's
dice.
slowly getting better.
Nice. Yeah, sorry, that's my turn.
So you're glad I gave you that turn there, Biggo?
Cheers for that.
Okay, back to the top with Thad. You see Big O wailing, but not quite connecting with 2 huge haymakers.
Can I get like a high vantage point on these stairs?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. And we'll say you can get on top of the wall basically there. And you can see this orc's head.
Can I see?
Flying past as he's running.
Yeah, can I get on top of the?
Mm-hmm.
So, are these like half cover?
Yeah, from up there. But you could run along the wall looking
Mhm.
down at them.
And shoot down on them?
Yeah. I'll get you to do a acrobatics check to make sure you don't fall off the wall if you do it.
He's like, but how will I hide?
So with your skills, it's only going to be if you roll a 1, 2, or 3. Otherwise, you'll navigate these icy walls quite nimbly.
I roll an acrobatics of 18.
18. Easily moving quickly across the wall, you look down to see Big O engaged with 2 orcs.
Floundering around.
They're just holding his head like this. You see the one you've already wounded.
Am I able to perceive any other orc attacks? Like if I have a high vantage point? Or
Roll me a perception check. As you quickly look around, seeing if anyone else has emerged from the snow.
perception?
It's like a whole army.
Just waiting out there.
Maybe? No.
Scouts
How do I
report.
roll perception on this?
It's horde mode.
It's
There's multiple waves.
skills, bro.
They're like organizing like waves. They're like, no, you guys help me off.
Roll an 18?
Yeah, so you get a good look around. You're on a really good vantage point. You can't see anyone else, and you can clearly see the 3 spots that these orcs leapt up out of the snow and ran towards you. And you would think it's weird that no one else is following up if there was any more at this point.
I'm gonna firebolt the damaged one.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hold I didn't. Yeah, and I rolled a hit of 13.
That's exactly what you needed.
Perfect, and a damage of 5.
Yeah, so yeah, you burn him down to the ground and he falls in a burning heap of fire.
Which one was it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
one.
one,
Yeah. And yeah, you don't have a bonus action, eh?
Yep, that's good. I'm done.
As a rogue, you can bonus action. You can dash or hide.
If I want,
Yeah,
I'm good.
just keep that in mind. Zeph,
Right.
you've got to walk right beside you, right?
Yep, I sure do. So I'm going to witch bolt him with a nat 20.
Let's go.
And it
All the way over
does
there.
only 4 damage.
Okay.
But as my bonus action, I get my little 10 feet of flight if I cast the spell. So I'm going to go, and it doesn't get opportunity attacks.
Oh, nice,
so it
that's
goes
nice.
whoa, there, and then I go, ah!
Yeah, Tripline, defend me.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and I'm still in range of witch bolt on him.
Okay, so yeah, in panic, you turn as this. Did he hit you? No,
No.
you missed. Yeah, you ducked the blade, it sunk into the orc, and you pushed out both hands, and it sent this whip chain lightning that wraps around him and starts to electrocute him, and then you almost take the air as small lightning, like spider
It blows
legs.
me back,
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah, and then you slide across the ice, still holding it against this orc. Just keep in mind the one you're dealing with has 8 hit points
Okay.
now. And then it is both the east and southwest orcs' turn. So who have we got left? The ones that came from this direction and this direction. They're all killed.
dead.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Whoa, southwest down. So we've got 2 here.
Yep.
Let's get Big O. He looks the worst out of all of you. Okay, so the first one swings. 17 plus 5, 22.
Yeah. Is he swinging or is he got a bow and arrow?
You drop the bow now in here. He's swinging with the
Yeah,
sword.
yeah, so
closer.
that'll hit.
Okay, and I'll roll for the other guy as well. He'll miss. So close to a 20, though. Okay, so he does 6 points of damage on you. And then that was all of them. Then we go to Arthur.
Cool. I'll turn around and go for this guy, and I'll shoot old Tim if I can side eye while I'm going.
Yeah. You set him up, lad. I'll knock him down.
Dalton had a turn?
Yeah, he killed Arthur's dude.
Oh, did he?
Okay, you kill stealed me. Not looking good. First one, second one. Is that plus?
You're blessed too, remember?
4? Not this time. I already
Oh.
I used my bless on the first one.
Oh, okay.
I think it's plus 4, so 13.
That's exactly what you needed. Yeah, so you should just do enough for old Tim.
8 damage.
Nice, so old Tim just needs to do 4 damage. On that guy. Cool. So old Tim,
That was 4 damage.
oh, misses wildly. He gets excited as he sees you've stunned this guy, and then the arrow flies over his head. So we've got the northwest orc troop coming in, so how many of them left? 2? Oh, 3. All 3?
2 bottle
There's
caps
one
and
behind
a silver
it.
dude.
Oh. And you've protected Trimlane as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's like shit.
Yeah. Okay, let's move these guys. So Arthur's dealing with one that's going to attack him. This one's going to come in for Arthur too from the flank. And we've got this guy here. Who's this fella?
Nibbles.
And you're a rabbit, right?
Rabbit, yeah.
Yeah, he's coming for you. So let's go Nibbles first. 18?
Yeah, 18 hits.
7 plus 3, 10.
10 damage.
That's a vicious swipe across you as you're protecting Trimlane and summoning wolves. You don't see this guy rake his sword across your back. And then 2 against Arthur. First one, a 2. Second, a 17. Not quite, eh? Okay, they're whacking their swords against you. You got your arms up, big wristbands blocking blades, and ducking and weaving against sword strikes. Doing really well. Nibbles.
Nimble's gonna wild shape. Otherwise, it's gonna die.
Into direwolf or bear?
Bear. Actually, let's do something real different.
Oh.
Octopus.
We'll turn to a lion.
Whoa. You immediately suffer badly in these frozen conditions. You're a desert animal.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, lion with rabbit ears?
Lion with rabbit. Everything with rabbit is.
Okay, got it.
Go to that. Yeah, and then I'll make a bite attack.
Okay. 13 or higher.
Yeah, no, that didn't hit.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's lion's turn.
Okay, but then your wolf,
Yeah, wolf's coming up.
who's seen you been attacked.
And he howls. Runs over here. It's annoying having like 3 different stat blocks.
Yeah, I bet. Must
should
be
just
hard
I should
just having all these abilities.
Doing all this damage.
So hard being overpowered.
I have to roll so many damage dice.
You don't know, you live this day. Yeah, sweet. So, pack tactics because he's next to me. That was 13 and that was 12, so let's go 12 plus 5.
Yeah, over 13 is what you need.
Yep, and then it is 1d8. Yep, 1. So it's 2 plus 4 plus 2. So
That's just enough to kill him. He's down to 8.
Ah, because of your... Yeah, he's got the chain lightning stuck
Yeah.
on him.
Yeah.
So yeah, the wolf, 3rd kill, leaps over the lightning, rips out another throat.
5, 10, I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, so 20, 25, 30. Okay, he's just gonna like turtle up. Move over here.
Teeth, beard, defending trim lane and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Ice, you've just decimated this one orc with a mighty blow. How many are left?
4?
Four.
So
Two
guys
here,
got 2
2
and
here.
Okay.
Got 2.
Yeah. So you might not be able to get close enough, but if you want, I can let you throw your battle axe. If you want. So you can move 30 feet in any direction.
Which one are you? You this one? Oh, that one.
That
okay.
one, yeah, the white one. So can I move and then attack? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, not.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's a safer
Move
bet.
like 30
And
towards
throw
it.
my axe. Just
So
move
that's
to the.
30.
Cool. So you can see all 4 orcs. You can see Big O doing terribly against 2 of them. And Arthur seems to be in control of 2
Out of the
daddies.
2.
No thanks
Yeah.
to old team.
So I can throw my axe, you said?
Yeah,
Let's leave
I'll
it.
give you that.
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
hot.
You get
Yeah.
these ones probably.
Oh, now I've got
Take
cool
the one to my left. I'll throw the axe at that one.
This one.
No, wait, this one, yeah.
Has he taken any damage yet, guys?
No, I don't think either of these two
No.
have.
Oh, Big O. Sorry, man.
Um,
Okay, yeah. So throw your axe and add +6 to the total.
yeah. It's a
Natural
one.
one.
Oh, no.
Never
Right
see
into-
your family heirloom axe ever again. It hits a flying dragon and the dragon just...
Hopefully that-
Yeah. No, it sinks into the wall. And yeah, you're unarmed, but you can... You can. Whose advice was that? But yeah, you can run and get it later on.
If it's not too stuck.
Yeah. You become the king if you can take it out. Right, so Big O.
Fuck it out. Got a new dice, boys. Pray for me, eh?
Do you want to borrow one?
Yeah, he did give me a win.
I'll attack this one here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, heavy dice.
7, 5, 12.
Metal.
You need a 13.
They're doing, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to spend a key point because I want to hit something at some point and do flurry of blows on it.
Cool.
A natural 1. Dude, this is unreal,
You had too many
bro.
nips of whiskey on the way
Dude,
here.
it's just like, I
What's
just
with
don't
you?
know. Finally, I got 1 hit for
Okay.
17.
Out of your...
The last 4 hits I've hit once. 1d4 plus 3. 4 damage.
Okay, you just catch him a glancing blow because they're both full health, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just remember he's down to 8.
Cool.
8 life. Trimlane will just back up a bit out of range, screaming.
No.
She'll charge him. Yeah, Thad.
No.
You're up on the roof.
Can I firebolt this guy
Yeah,
cleanly?
yeah. You're watching O spend a lot of energy,
Yeah.
but he doesn't seem to be getting much done.
Fucking embarrassment. A 13 on the hit.
Exactly what you needed. The one that
And
big
a
goes
3 on the damage.
3. So he's down to 5. Was that a firebolt?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the one you just half hit Big O suddenly starts to catch fire along his shoulders. Zeph, your witch bolt is broken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so. But you see you're pretty safe now where you are.
Yeah. Safe and useless.
Sorry, we forgot to do the concentration check on the wolf when I got damaged.
Okay, and then the wolf went after that and killed an orc. Eh?
Yeah,
Okay. What do you have to roll for concentration?
I'll double check.
It was 10 damage, right? So
10 or half damage taken, I think.
yeah. So it'll probably be over 10.
19.
Everything happens.
There was no time warp.
Sorry, I just considered.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Me too.
Yeah, I'll just go there and I'll witch bolt this guy. With a nat 1.
Welcome.
Yeah, wild and doesn't catch purchase of anything, and then fizzles out in your hand. Okay, so the 2 east orcs dealing with Big O each take a swing. It's funny, they were the first guys to attack, eh? But they're the ones still going.
No one's hit them.
But yeah, Big O, you're starting to find your rhythm. Avoid both attacks. Swords flying around you. And then the ones attacking Arthur came from the northwest, so it's not their turn yet. Arthur, it's your turn.
Cool. Well, that'll be a hit.
Uh-huh.
I'll just attack the one that had.
You've already done damage on him, eh?
Yeah. 6 damage.
6, and he had 8 hit points, did he?
Was it 8? Oh,
I had
no,
damage
you
that
hit
way.
him. Who hit him?
You did. What was
Oh.
your last hit? Because you set up old Tim to finish him.
There was
Yeah.
4 damage left.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So yeah,
That's
you
different.
knock him to the ground, breaking his neck with a huge uppercut, and you've still got a bonus action.
Sweet, and I'll just bonus action on the other guy. That'll be a hit.
Nice. Old Tim's ready.
8 damage.
8. You punch him in the gut, he staggers, then an arrow erupts in his forehead and falls, and old Tim just says, 2. And then it's the northwest one.
No,
So,
there's none. That
yeah, he
guy's
just
dead now?
failed, so he doesn't get a go. Nibbles. You're down to the last 2. Big O has spent the entire fight
Distracted.
dancing
done
with these
nothing,
2.
Keep them occupied. I can get there.
If he's there, can I attack?
Yeah.
Take from down. Nibbles is not going to do anything. He's just going to hold his action, just in case somebody comes within range of
Trimlane?
Tim and Trimlane. Yeah. So I'll send the wolf up
Yeah.
here.
Everyone stands back to watch Big O go to work.
That wolf is
Performance
dead.
anxiety, bro. It's too much.
In your wolf,
Yeah. Gets pack tactics. Thanks, Big O.
That's what I'm here for.
So it was 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
yep, wolf, man. He kills this one.
3 plus 4, so 7, 8, 9. 9 piercing.
Okay, almost destroying him, but
Second
he's
attack.
still going.
19. So that's fine.
The wolf savages this one. 2 bites,
7, 8, 9, 10,
driving him
12,
to the ground.
12.
You see this orc fall beside you, Big O, with this huge wolf pushing him into the snow as it turns red. You feel like you helped. Mr. Ice.
Should we kill one?
Yeah, there's one left, but you have to go get your axe. I'll say if you want to, you can whack him with your shield as an unarmed strike, which will do 1d4 damage plus your strength bonus.
Do I use up a whole turn to get my axe if I try to?
Yeah. Because you rolled a natural 1, I'd say it's pretty stuck in the
And
wall.
there's just
there.
one orc left, right? So
Yeah.
I'll go for the shield hit on the orc if I can walk over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just.
Do I roll the d20 again?
D20 plus 5.
Is that a, oh, 10.
I was going to say if it was a 19, it would have been a critical. Yeah, so that's enough to hit him. So roll a D4.
Got the triangle, yeah.
Is that a
Yeah,
four?
yeah, that's just for shield damage. A 2 plus 2, I think it is 4 points of damage to that guy. He hasn't been hit yet, right?
No.
No.
Keep rubbing it in, eh, George?
So he has 8 health left.
8 health. Last man left. I was going to say he was almost the one that blew the horn, but he's not. Terrible plan by him. Big O!
We're actually fucking
Oh,
do
there's
something
show
on
up
that
already.
direction. Yeah, right. Hit in the game, mate.
I can do this all day, says Big O.
Can I though?
OMG, George.
Oh, I got it on my phone.
And your dice.
It was a 14.
Uh-huh.
Yep, that's going to be a
That's
hit.
what you need to just roll on the floor, man. Yeah, sort of.
No mind.
7 damage.
Oh, almost. He's got 1 hit point
Yeah,
left.
and I used my bonus action for strike. 8 plus 5, 13.
It's a hit.
enough.
Nice.
As he's falling,
Christ, mate.
the Make-A-Wish kid gets a hit. Yeah, so Big O fouls the one he's been going toe-to-toe with. And then the whole area falls still. And Big Tim,
Big team.
old Tim says, "We're clear." And he's looking really quite magnificent with his bow. And Arthur, you're standing there with these spirits that have been standing beside you in battle, and you hear them actually whisper to you this time before they depart, and they say, one of them steps forward, a dwarf, and he says, Soul Caller, your rage, it calls to us like a war banner, and we glory in your victories. He gives you a salute as they all fade into the battle. Yep. Right, so yeah, we can have a look at those bodies now, if you like, lads. J-Rod's has already rummaged through Pix, the barn. She was a good lass, Pix. And you've got
Is her journal just, do we stumble across her journal? Or her whole life story?
deep backstory.
Yeah.
But so yeah, you've got now 2 sending stones, which can be an interesting way of you guys communicating if you need to. So you guys will have to choose who holds on to what, and a wand of secrets, as well as a ring of warmth for J-Rod, for Thad. Sorry. Now, do anyone specifically want to search any of the other bodies?
Could I search the...
Yeah, while he's getting his axe out and not looking, I'm just going to start rummaging through the one beside me.
This Dragonborn's got his leg up against the wall, and he's trying to take it out.
could I search the goblin with the beard? Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Goblin with the beard?
Yeah.
Was it an orc or I think it was an orc, wasn't it?
Orc.
Oh, sorry, orc with a beard.
Oh, goblins are all
Yeah. So yeah, he's got sort of normal gear, except he's also seems to be wearing a... I'm not going to do the thing where you have to try to figure out, I'll just tell you what things are. I always hate that, identifying stuff and trying to figure out weeks in advance what it is. He's wearing a belt of dwarven kind. And you know one of the side effects is... it gives you all sorts of dwarf abilities. I'd have to look them up. Do you want to put it on?
I mean, for the lols, I'll put it on. Let me just update it in here.
He's getting a beard.
Where's my inventory?
I think it's 50% chance every day or something, isn't it, to sprout a full beard, full dwarf beard.
He's a big guy, he's got a big beard. That's what we don't judge.
Sorry, 2-6.
Does it go back? Is there 50% chance for it to go back as well?
You can keep shaving it, but it will keep growing.
So what do I find on my body?
Which one were you looking at? There's
this one?
the halfling rogue and the kinku monk.
You can pick, we didn't.
Let's say it's the kinku.
Okay. He's got an interesting insignia on him called the insignia of claws. And any natural weapons or fists that you use are empowered with a purple light when you use them, and that gives you a +1 bonus to attack rolls and the damage when you use unarmed strikes or natural weapons such as claws. And the attacks are considered magical.
Once we work it out, I'm sure I'll hand that over to you.
I was going to say that's like the,
Yeah, it's not something. If I'm getting in there with my fists, I'm doing it.
Things are bad, yeah. That +1 won't save us.
Yeah, so that's an insignia of claws.
Yeah, and that specifically does work with wild shape, if I remember the item description.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I reckon that makes sense.
I'm not gonna wear this belt.
Oh, why not?
No, it's good. It's just that like I think everything else that I've got's probably better than it.
Okay.
So I can tell you guys what it does.
Yeah.
It increases your Constitution score by 2 to a maximum of 20. If you have advantage on charisma, meaning persuasion checks made to interact with dwarves. In addition, while attuned to this belt, you have a 50% chance each day to grow a full beard if you're capable of growing one, or a visibly thicker beard if you already have one. If you aren't a dwarf, you gain the following additional benefits while wearing the belt. You have advantage on saving throws against poison. You have resistance against poison damage. You have dark vision out to a range of 60 feet, and you can speak, read, and write Dwarvish.
Could see a few people that need a bit of life.
Yeah. +2 to Constitution is
There's
pretty
a
good.
couple that are around, maybe?
So yeah, if anyone wants this belt, then
I mean, do we have to attune to it? Because I think I'm maxed out on that.
Yeah, there's going to come a point. We won't call Rings of Warmth attunement items. What else do you have?
I've got Braces of Defense, Ring of Protection, and Stone of Good Luck.
Yeah. So you're going to have to start.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have to start picking and choosing items that you.
But I mean, you can always sell it, right? So
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, hard.
we're just looting this guy's friends.
Yeah.
We can sell the stuff.
Well, as a point too, the Dragonborn has got a magical battle axe as his only item at the moment. So maybe it could suit him if no one wants it.
That's true.
Well, I mean, from a constitution.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't
Sorry.
have a lot of attuned items either, do you?
I don't have any, but also
Yeah.
I don't plan to be within melee contact so much as maybe.
But extra con will give you extra hit points.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Did you not switch the gnome as well?
There's the halfling there.
Oh, the halfling thing, yeah.
And he has a satchel which has a map in it that they look like they've recovered from the north, which could be quite valuable in Wildgate. We'll say that could fetch up to 200 gold to the right seller, as a lot of this northern area was mapped in the old days, then got covered in the snow, and a lot of those old records have been lost. So there are people in Wildgate, especially patrons, that have paid 200 gold for that. There's a jar of restorative ointment, which again I'll have to look up. I should write down what they do. But I think that has several healing properties to it. And there's 60 gold on them and 4 gems worth 50 gold each. So we can just say that you have 200, 260, 460 gold worth of value. If you have a treasurer who wants to keep that in the bag of holding,
Do we all have bags of holding? Or is
No, one bag of holding, but you could
Who's got the bag?
I've got the bag of holding. I've got it equipped.
I'll
on me.
check on all the map and stuff.
Okay, yeah. So let's say there's 460 gold worth of items in there.
Yep.
I might unequip my Stone of Good Luck,
Yeah.
and I can give that to someone.
Okay, so there's a stone of good luck that can go to Thad or.
Wait, are you doing something? Why are you doing that?
Oh, because I'll put the core stuff on instead. It gives you +1 to ability checks and saving throws.
And maybe you take the belt of dwarf kind.
Yeah.
Dragonborn with a beard.
I know. I'm hoping that'll happen. Big blue
What does that
beard.
even look like?
Maybe like a goatee, like having some dragon's hair.
I'll take the Stone of Luck.
Okay, so yeah, we'll show you how to add the belt of dwarven kind to your inventory, which will give you a con bonus and stuff.
I suddenly feel a lot more friendly towards you.
I don't know if we didn't really avenge your friends, but we avenged the guys who avenged your friends, so I guess that kind of worked. I mean, did that count if we killed the guys who avenged the friends? Like,
I mean, they were dead either way, so.
yeah. Huh. Cool.
Okay, so you guys can set up camp. I'll just roll for an camp encounter.
While we're setting up, or after we've set up?
Yeah, let's. So you set up. You can set your. Can you set your snares?
Yeah, it's first level, so I can do 4 technically.
Okay, so and what sort of range do they cover?
1 meter. Oh wait, no, that's 1 meter. 5 foot radius.
Okay, so yeah, there's a few areas you could set snares up. Maybe. Yeah. And yeah, old Tim started setting up a campfire in one of the old campfires. Trimlane sat down, started writing down today's events. You're all, some of you are a bit wounded.
Oh, a little bit, but not much.
Yeah, Nibbles is barely holding on. But yeah, we're a long rest, right?
Yeah,
Assuming we don't have an account.
if all goes well.
Yeah.
Let me roll.
In worst case, he'll just shift. It'll
Yeah.
be fine.
I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to regain a spell slot, just in case.
Gotta go.
That's good. For you or for me? No. Yeah. Again, the nights here are so cold that most things stay in their huts, lay low for the night, come out during the day. So the campfire burns, keeping you all warm. Everyone's got rings of warmth on, and you've survived another day in the wildlands. Now tomorrow you'll be getting close to making it to the ruins, right?
I think we're a day away now, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get them out? Oh, it's in that chat, right?
So I think I've set it up to be a
Oh,
day.
it's looks like a half day, maybe?
Oh. Yeah, I'll double check the map. But
2/3 of a day?
yeah, old Tim
Oh,
says.
so we're at Fort Faraway?
Yeah.
And there's a spirit hotspot.
Yeah, I'll set up my traps,
Oh,
spirit traps.
okay. We'll roll for those next session when you wake up. Because remember, the spirit hotspot is stronger spirits that could destroy your traps.
Yeah.
But on the map, there is a red ring around all of this stuff, and then like our destination is just outside the red ring.
Yeah.
What is the red ring?
Red Wing is considered even more deeper you go into the wilds, the more dangerous it gets.
So level 2 of the wilds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little zone.
Yeah, once you start getting into that zone, all the creatures' names look red to you,
Yeah.
floating above them.
Awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's going to be, you all realise it's going to be a big day for you tomorrow. You know, you're going to be approaching these ruins. You know, there's snow spiders supposed to be in them, and this is your objective to get to there. And well done, you survived the Snowwalk ambush. You've gathered a few more to your party that many people haven't accounted for, so your chances have increased. I'm not changing the encounters. They were pretty tough. They might be a little bit easier now, but still people could die.
And we kept the historian alive.
Yeah.
One thing, just right at the end, when I forget her name every time.
Trimlane?
When Trimlay is writing down, Nibbles goes up and just like make sure you get Nibbles saves tripling. Like specifically to try and restore some reputation.
Yeah, and she says, she looks at you and says, yes, and thank you for that. But it was more your wolf. And you see,
Yeah, have you got any more of those? Can we have like 3